Quick take on the team, where you're at, how everything's feeling. I mean, is still these games matter, these next couple of games also?
Yeah, I mean, we want first place in our division, of course. We want to finish strong, and I think everyone's, rearing to go here for playoffs, but I think our focus is on these next two games.
Next two games are against Chicago, someone in your division. Obviously, huge seeding implications. What are you expecting these next two games?
What we expected all year from them. They're a great team. They play fast. I think we've gone back and forth and traded chances with them all year, so it'll be a good test. Especially rolling into postseason here to not only assert ourselves, but kind of continue to battle with them.
How do you look at getting a couple more of your goalie buddies down here the last week or so? How does that help you? How does that motivate you? What does that do?
I mean, obviously it's nice to see familiar faces. We're all friends and we all want the best for each other. And I think anytime you have, other goalies here, it's a great opportunity to learn from them and just kind of bounce things off them.
Obviously, you've had, just like Highmore, a really great rookie season. Obviously, you've gotten all three levels through the Blackhawk system. Where do you think your game has gone from the beginning of this year to where you're at now?
I think I've just been able to refine a lot. Coach Aubrey's been really helpful in, making my game really efficient. I think I have the tools, to be a competitive goaltender at each level. It's just a matter of experience and just kind of refining and weeding out what isn't necessary. So all thanks to him for those efforts thus far.
You're on fire right now. What's been clicking the past couple weeks, 3 weeks?
Just playing. I mean, it's probably a broken record for me, but I think just having fun. Like I said before, stats. They can only tell so much of the story, and you just have to get out there sometimes and play and compete, and the rest will take care of itself. So I think I've been doing a good job of taking care of myself, like my mindset. It's been very efficient in the way I think, the way I prepare. So I think that's allowed me, to get rid of any excess.
So much depth now from all the reinforcements coming down from Chicago. Coach said obviously some guys are going to have to accept some reduced roles, maybe some fewer minutes, but thinks that this group is something that's, wants to come together for the greater good and try to win this thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter who's playing for us because everyone, is going after the same goal. If I'm in, if I'm out, it doesn't really matter as long as we're having team success. I think we're going to have individual success as well. So I think we're all on board there, and everyone's just trying to make each other better. Every practice, whether we're on the ice or, if it's off the ice. I think we have that shared goal.
Obviously, you clinched on Tuesday. So what's the mood like in the locker room now that that weight is off your shoulders?
I don't know, actually. I don't know if it was any different than it was before. I think we still have the same mindset. I don't think we took our foot off the gas by any means. If anything, it's intensified. We want to make, a big statement here in these last two games, and I think it's going to carry into postseason. So I think, if anything, it's gotten more fun, more serious, but at the same time,
How's the competition level ramped up in the locker room, knowing that, like you were saying, reduced roles, a lot of bodies in there, but you got 2 games left before that playoff roster goes into effect?
It's a good question. I think everyone's competitive, no matter what time of year, if it's the beginning, if it's the middle, end. I think that's one of the great things about this sport is that you have to bring it every day and you have to earn it every day, and nothing's given here. I think Coach Collin made that very clear, is that everything's earned and you have to respect each and every opportunity you have. So I think just a team understanding that concept, that kind of speaks for itself in a way, but, I think everyone really not only respects each other, but, respects the process of, coming to the rink every day and competing for a spot. So no matter who's in the lineup, we'll be ready.
Obviously, come playoff time, the level of play raises. Do you feel like your guys have another level where you can reach come playoff?
Yeah, of course. I mean, playoff hockey is one of those special moments in sports, I think, and it's almost unique to hockey itself, is that, you really see, another level, turned up from, everyone in the organization. So I think we definitely have a few more gears here.